£10,000. For most people starting from zero, that number feels enormous. It feels like something other people save, people who earn more, spend less, or had a head start somehow. But here is the truth. £10,000 is not a wealth milestone, it is a foundation. It is the point at which you have genuine financial options, an emergency fund, a house deposit in progress, the beginning of a real financial life rather than a precarious one. And it is more achievable than most people think, not quickly, not painlessly, but consistently and practically, with the right accounts, the right order, and one habit that makes more difference than almost anything else. In this video, I am going to show you exactly how to do it. Let's go. Before we get into the how, it is worth understanding why £10,000 matters. £1,000 is a starter emergency fund. It covers most unexpected single expenses, a car repair, a boiler call out, a month of reduced income. It is useful, but it is not enough to absorb a serious financial shock. £5,000 starts to feel like real breathing room, 3 months of essential outgoings for most people. It means losing your job does not immediately become a crisis. £10,000 changes your options. It is enough for a meaningful house deposit contribution. It is enough to start a business. It is enough to handle genuine emergencies without going into debt. It is the number at which money stops feeling like something you manage day to day and starts feeling like something that is working for you. Before you open a single savings account, the order matters. We covered the salary stack framework in video 6, and this video sits firmly in layer 1 and layer 2 of that framework. 3 questions before you start saving toward £10,000. 1. Do you have any high interest debt above 10%? Credit cards, store cards, payday loans? If yes, that debt gets attacked first. Paying off a 27% credit card is a guaranteed 27% return. No savings account matches that. Clear the high interest debt first, then redirect that payment to savings. 2. Do you have at least 1 month's take home as a starter emergency fund? If not, that is your first savings target. £500 minimum in an easy access account before anything else. If these 2 are sorted, you are ready to build toward £10,000. If any are not, they come first. Sequence matters more than speed. You need to pay off any debt first, as 99% of the time, the interest on debt is higher than anything you invest. Now, where to put the money? This matters more than most people realize, because the wrong account costs you hundreds of pounds in interest over the time it takes to reach 10,000. Your first choice for the bulk of your 10,000 should be a cash ISA. This is so you always have the amount ready if required. In 2026 to 27, you can put up to £20,000 into a cash ISA and pay 0 tax on the interest. The best easy access cash ISA rate right now is 4.67% at Trading 212. The best 1-year fixed cash ISA is 4.65% at Vida Bank. The best 2-year fix is 4.80% at RCI Bank. Easy access versus fixed rate. The choice depends on what the money is for. If this is your emergency fund building, easy access is essential. You need to be able to get to it. If part of this 10,000 is genuinely long-term savings for a future goal, and you will not need it for a year or 2, a fixed rate gives you a better return in exchange for locking the money away. All cash ISAs are protected up to £120,000 per institution by the FSCS. Your money is safe. The personal savings allowance gives basic rate taxpayers £1,000 of interest tax-free per year outside of an ISA on a £10,000 balance at 4.67%. You earn approximately £467 in interest per year, comfortably within the allowance. But using a cash ISA means the tax-free status is locked in regardless of how interest rates or your tax situation changes in future. It is always the right wrapper. Now, if you are a first-time buyer saving toward a property, A lifetime ISA deserves serious consideration for part of this $10,000. You put in up to £4,000 a year and the government adds 25% on top, up to £1,000 free per year. So on a £4,000 deposit, you receive £5,000 in the account. That is a guaranteed 25% return before any interest. You can open one from age 18 and must open before age 40. The property must cost no more than £450,000 anywhere in the UK. The catch: if you withdraw for any other reason, there is a penalty. So it's only right if the money is genuinely earmarked for a first property or retirement. For most people, the right structure is this: easy access cash ISA for the emergency fund portion, typically 3 to 6 months take home. Lifetime ISA for the house deposit portion if you are a first-time buyer. Fixed rate ISA for any additional long-term savings where you have certainty you will not need access. Here is the most important thing in this entire video, more important than which account you choose, more important than the interest rate. Automate it. Again, automate it. Do not think you will do it manually each month. Set up a standing order on payday to move your savings amount directly into your savings account before you have a chance to spend it. Not the amount left over at the end of the month, because there is never anything left over at the end of the month. The amount you decide in advance, moved on the day you are paid, before your current account takes time to absorb it. This is called paying yourself first, and the research on this is unambiguous. People who automate their savings save 2 to 3 times more than people who manually transfer whatever is left, because when the money is in your current account, it gets spent. When it is not there, it does not get spent. How much? Whatever you can commit to consistently and sustain. £50 a month is better than £200 a month that you stop after 3 months. Consistency beats amount over the long term. At £200 a month in an easy access cash ISA at 4.67% order, you reach £10,000 in approximately 46 months, just under 4 years. At £300 a month, approximately 31 months, just over 2.5 years. At £400 a month, approximately 23 months, under 2 years. Pick the amount that is genuinely sustainable, then automate it, then leave it alone. Insight 1. The hardest part is the first 1,000, not the last. Starting from zero is psychologically the hardest stage. The balance grows slowly, the goal feels distant, and every unexpected expense threatens to wipe out the progress. Most people give up in the first 3 months. The first £1,000 is the milestone that makes it feel real. Protect it obsessively. Do not spend it unless it is a genuine emergency, and if you do, rebuild it before adding to it. Once you have crossed £1,000, the momentum of watching it grow takes over. Insight 2. Do not split your focus between too many goals simultaneously. The most common savings mistake is trying to save for everything at once. Emergency fund, house deposit, holiday, car, new phone, and ending up with several small accounts that never grow meaningfully. Pick one primary goal, build to a meaningful milestone, then add the next goal. The emergency fund comes first, always, because without it, every financial shock becomes a savings setback. Insight 3. The interest rate matters, but the contribution rate matters more. At 4.67% interest, a £10,000 balance earns approximately £467 a year. That is meaningful, but it is not what gets you to 10,000 in the first place. Getting there faster requires saving more, not finding a slightly better rate. Do not spend 3 months comparing accounts when you should be spending that time finding an extra £50 a month to save. Open a good account, and the cash ISA options we have covered are genuinely good, and then focus your energy on the contribution, not the rate. Here is what to do today. Open a cash ISA if you do not already have one. Trading 212 is currently paying 4.67% on an easy access cash ISA, and the account takes about 10 minutes to open. If you are a first-time buyer under 40, open a lifetime ISA too. Moneybox and Beehive are the most popular cash lifetime ISA providers. Decide on your monthly amount, realistic, sustainable, non-negotiable. Set up a standing order to move that amount on payday, then leave it alone. Subscribe for a new video every Friday, no jargon, no products to sell you, and drop a comment below. Where are you on your first 10,000? Starting from zero, halfway there, already there and building the next goal? Now, you know how to save your first 10,000, but what if you could add to that from income that does not come from your day job? Next Friday, I am covering side hustles, realistic, legal, online ways to earn additional income while working full-time. No dropshipping, no MLM, no get-rich-quick schemes. Just the actual options that work in the UK in 2026, what they realistically pay, and how to get started without spending a penny up front. That one goes live this Friday. I will see you there.